Ho ho ho, motherfuckers. Today I'm going to be counting down my top 10 Christmas horror movies. Not sure if I'll get into spoilers or not, so just in case, spoiler alert. Number 10 is Silent Night Deadly Night 4 Initiation. This movie has nothing to do with the previous Silent Night Deadly Night movies. It is a completely standalone thing, but it's honestly pretty entertaining. This one is about a put-upon woman who gets recruited by a coven of witches. Be it Clint Howard being weird, which is always a plus. The acting is campy but good, the writing is okay. It's obvious these misandrist witches were written by men, but other than that it's fine. And the kills are solid.
A bizarre event.
This would make a great story.
For her, it was the chance of a lifetime.
I work for the LAI. I'm an investigative reporter. There's got to be some logical explanation for the burning.
But some questions
Get away from me! Leave me alone!
are better left unanswered.
My score is 2.25 out of 5. Number 9 is Silent Night Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker. Like Part 4, this one has nothing to do with the rest of the franchise. It's its own thing. They're like Halloween 3, but, you know, worse. This time we get Mickey Rooney as a not-so-nice version of Geppetto, and I think an android version of Pinocchio?
She was gonna call the police. Do you know what happened if she'd have done that, you stupid fool? Stupid, I've had enough! You're drunk! You're always drunk! Don't you turn your back on me when I'm talking to you.
I don't know, it's weird. I wouldn't call it a good movie, but it's entertaining as hell. The writing and acting are pretty good, and the kills are pretty great. My score is 2.5 out of 5. Number 8 is Santa's Sleigh. This is a bad movie, there's no denying that. But it's just so much fun. Goldberg is not much of an actor, but he's exactly what this movie needed for Demon Santa. It's got a solid premise, so there's that. The opening scene is just awesome. He kills like 6 people in under a minute. And we get Fran Drescher doing this.
Santa?
Yeah, that's the sound of a crazy person. The acting and writing are hit and miss, but the kills are fucking awesome. My score is 2.6 out of 5. Number 7 is Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. This movie is better than the original, and I will die on that hill. Or, okay, from a technical standpoint, it's worse, but it's more entertaining, so that counts. And honestly, the reason is simple. It's funnier. The first movie had some solid background gags, but the actual jokes were just bad. And then there was that bathtub scene that I'm not going to show. This movie actually has some legitimately funny jokes.
If it's so important, why don't you just talk to me about it right here?
I have to pee. Sam's got a runner.
Why are you talking to your watch?
Old habit.
And the effects for the kills aren't great, but at least the kills are on screen this time. That's something. My score is 2.7 out of 5. Number 6 is Silent Night Deadly Night. This movie is a cult classic for a reason. It could have been just another forgettable slasher flick, but it has a few things that elevate it above the crowd. The main one is the montage of Billy working at the store.
Everybody will be there, and they'll be smiling at me. And I won't need no more on the one side of the door.
But there's also the original Christmas song that was written for this movie. It's pretty awesome.
Santa's watching, Santa's creeping, now you're nodding, now you're sleeping. Were you good for Mom and Dad? Santa knows if you've been bad.
The acting and writing are good, and there are some great kills. My score is 3 out of 5. Number 5 is 2012's Silent Night. I prefer this one over the original. It has the biggest budget of the franchise by like a factor of 5, and it's actually trying to be a movie. The protagonist actually has goals and, you know, a character arc. She feels like a real person, and most of the other characters feel like real people too.
I want this son of a bitch behind bars before dawn, or my aunt's my uncle.
I'm not so sure, Sheriff.
You're not so sure about what, Deputy?
About Carson. He doesn't stack up.
To what?
As a suspect.
Don't put avocado on the burger.
What?
Simple is always best. Look, Carson killed Jordan in Atlanta. Then those two degenerates at Crazy Betty's motel. Hell, he even tried to kill you, didn't he? Have you forgotten that?
But Carson was a coke dealer. Why would he want to kill his clients? And what would be his motive for killing Alana and Jordan and the Morwood girl? It doesn't make sense, sir. I'm sorry.
There you go again. Now you're piling hummus on top of the burger, too.
The acting is solid, the music is good, and the kills are pretty awesome. It has its issues, but I don't really mind. My score is 3.25 out of 5. Number 4 is Krampus. This is just a fun horror flick. The acting is solid, the monster toys are dope, and Krampus himself is awesome and pretty scary. There are some jump scares, but they're earned. And the movie does a good job of creating a tense atmosphere. Oh, and then there's the ending. That shit is dark as hell, and I love it. My score is 3.5 out of 5. Number 3 is Gremlins 2: The New Batch. I love this shit out of this movie. Sure, it's gone from horror comedy to straight satire, but I think it works. The practical effects have improved, and Gizmo is as adorable as ever. Hulk Hogan has a cameo, and it's awesome. And Christopher Lee was an absolute treasure, and he is sorely missed.
What on earth is going on? I leave you people alone for 5 minutes, and what do I find when I get back? Utter chaos. I trust that's not the brain hormone that creature's drinking. Good boy. Nice boy. That's a good creature. Now, let's talk this over. I can get you diseases. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
My score is 4 out of 5. Number 2 is Gremlins. This movie is a classic for a reason. It's scary, it's funny, it's awesome. Actually, that's 3 reasons. The acting is good, and the music and effects are great. Dick Miller is here, and he's delightful as usual. Gizmo is adorable, and goddammit, I want one.
You're kidding.
My score is 4.4 out of 5. Finally, my number 1 is Black Christmas. Do you like horror movies where the characters actually have depth and personality instead of just being cardboard cutout stereotypes? Do you like horror movies that have creative kills and inventive cinematography? Then you'll love this movie. Olivia Hussey leads a talented cast. They all play characters who are well-defined, if not well-developed. The script is full of great humor, solid scares, and well-written use of foreshadowing and reincorporation. The mysterious killer is intriguing and keeps you guessing until the very end. The cinematography and editing are great, and the musical score is excellent.
Please, Miss Bradford, please just do as I tell you.
Okay. I'll get Phil and Bob.
No, don't do that, Jess. Jess, the caller is in the house. The calls are coming from the house. Jess! Jess, get up! And don't go up there.
The score is 4.5 out of 5. Hey everyone, and let me know what you think. What are your favorites? I'm sure I missed some because there's a bunch I haven't seen. Like and subscribe and all that. If you don't like the video, well, keep it to yourself or you're getting a lump of coal next year. That's all for today. Stay safe in these crazy times.